I don't really matter. I can be replaced easily, and there will be others like me, even if I'd hope there aren't. I do not wish for people to be like me, but they will. It's just a matter of time. Despite this, I do not struggle with self-worth. I don't see a need in it. Thus, I don't feel sad that I don't have any. Just as I woke up today, I will probably wake up tomorrow and the day after until my day has come. I will continue to exist as long as this body decides to trudge on. And if it even means anything at all, if you exist out there, you matter to me. Today we have a new sketch. I'm using platinum carbon black in a narwhal schuylkill dragonet sapphire. In my left hand, many people seem to think that I'm drawing with both hands, sort of ambidextrous. It kind of comes off that way in my sped up videos. Not that this isn't sped up, this isn't 4 times speed, but you can tell a lot more that it's just kind of hanging around there holding down the page. I've found that I'm really uncomfortable holding down the page with my fingers. I can't lay my hand on the page without knowing that it's been at least 10 minutes since I last laid that ink down. It just feels like it's gonna smudge even if I know that the ink won't smudge. You know, I've been drinking less coffee lately. I've tended to go more towards tea as of late. I got a Harney and Sons blood orange tea. I've been enjoying it as I draw here and there. I've also been drinking some apple cinnamon. All Harney and Sons. I don't really know any tea brands, so if you've made it this far, I'm not sure how many people will make it this far, but if you have decided to stick along, let me know your favorite tea in the comment section down below. And I hope you decide to stay a little while longer and listen to me. I generally use a French press. That's what I've always used for my coffee, my tea. I just feel it gives me a better flavor as opposed to drip coffee or instant. I used to drink instant all the time, but I just haven't really vibed with it lately, you know? And I did that a while for my tea too, until recently I got these tea balls off Amazon. Real fine mesh. That was my main issue. The tea leaves would just keep getting through, and I mean, they're enjoyable, but I don't want to drink them every time. I do apologize for all the distant car noises in the background. I'm rather new to audio recording, so if anyone has any suggestions on how I can fix that, please let me know. I don't really have a place that I can record farther away from all this noise, so it'll have to do for now. And one last thing before we get into the main riveting topics of this video. Thank you for the support. I never expected to get 200 views on my first video back, especially having changed my content so drastically from rhythm game videos, just site clears and tutorials to, well, art related stuff like I do now. That's not to say that all the rhythm game content is completely gone. I will post occasionally here and there, but I just don't play as much as I used to. And art does take up most of my time nowadays. Well, anyways, now that I've gotten all the boring stuff out of the way, all the stuff that you didn't want to hear, we can get into the main topic of this video, which is, this is part 1 of my 16-part series, delving deep into the Mr. Beast drama. No, I'm just kidding. I'm tired of all this content that just revolves around drama. What happened to the people that would just start recording and talk for a while? I miss those videos. Nice, relaxing. I wouldn't go on there and get angry at anybody in particular. I'd just get on there, relax, and at the end of it, I might wonder a few things, but that's it. Nothing serious. I want to make this channel into a place that people can just exist and relax. Don't feel the need to act any different from your usual self when you're here. When you're listening to me, remember that no matter who you are, that's perfectly fine. I don't care if you're any different from me. Maybe you even believe differently than I do, and that's perfectly fine. If it weren't for everyone's little different intricacies, the world would be a very, very boring place. Even if you hate me for whatever reason, I still hope that you have a wonderful day, and that tomorrow and the day after, and every single day until you die, you have a wonderful life. Lately, I've been adding more of these sort of dark outlines to the edges of my artwork, sort of just to build contrast, a suggestion at where a shape would be without actually making an outline of it, just having the shadow completely consume it. All is that to say, I just like what it looks like. I don't really like to get into any intricacies of, oh, this is that and this means this and whatever. I just make what I think looks nice. My art has no meaning. It doesn't have anything deeper about it than what you see on the page. I don't want to be pretentious. I just want to make anything at all, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Sometimes it can be nerve-wracking making random lines, not really worrying about the end product, because it is hard not to worry. We're kind of hardwired as artists to want to make something that's always the best that we can make. And if it's anything shy of that, we tend to start to panic a little bit, don't we? But I mean, we've done it all before. We will do it again, and we're doing it right now. Trust the process, trust what you do. If you can't trust your pen, your hand, your brush, your pencil, whatever you're using, then who can you trust? I know I certainly can't trust myself, but my pen is one thing that I'll always have trust in. I know that I can make what I want to make. I just have to have a little bit of faith in my abilities, even if that's hard at times. It can be difficult to allow yourself to be that loose, if you understand what I'm saying. I'd like to think of this little guy right here as another living creature, another me that loves cats. He just absolutely adores little kitty cats. In fact, he's looking at, you can't see it, but behind all of those tendrils, he's looking at cute little cat videos online, just like I do. I have 4 cats. I love all of them equally. Well, I guess I have 2, and then the other 2 are my sisters, but I love them all regardless. They're cute little guys, and I'd do anything to protect them. As a fellow cat lover, I had to make sure that this little guy was treated right. As such, I'd like to remind you all that my art is hand poured, ethically sourced, 100% grass fed, free range, halal, allergen free, recycled, third party tested. It's eBay certified, refurbished, fat free, sugar free, gluten free, fee free, sodium free, anabolic steroid free. There's no trend in this. And it's taken straight from the creature. There is no middleman. So lucky for you, it's only 99.99. If it was taken from some sort of middleman, it would have been more around like $2.5 billion. But because we source it directly from the gleepus, it's dirt cheap. Now, does the gleepus want us to take its sodium spores that turn into these little creatures? I mean, that's debatable, but they taste good, don't they? So, I mean, we're gonna do it anyways. Might as well just not even ask it for permission. The gleepus can't really think at all. It doesn't have a brain. It doesn't feel pain. So we tend to just boil it alive and just take whatever we need from it. I mean, it doesn't feel pain. We haven't tested it, but I'm sure it doesn't. Trust me. And if you were wondering, oh, what about the Great Gleepi War? What about the Great Gleepi War? Don't worry. Our creatures are 100% allergen free. There is no war in our Gleepi. They've never seen the battlefield, and they never will, because we harvest them way before they even enlist to the military. We make sure to give every single Gleepi one Coors Light before boiling them alive, which, I mean, it does make the sodium creature taste a little bit better, but I mean, we do it mainly for the well-being of the Gleepus. Third-party testing has revealed that the Gleepus actually does have some sort of brain waves in there, even if it doesn't have any brain tissue. Employees working at the Gleepi harvesting plants have reported screams coming from the boiling chambers, and a sense of impending doom upon thinking of what might be inside of these boiling chambers as the Gleepi are being prepared for harvest. However, don't worry, everything is ethically sourced, as I wrote it clearly on the package last night. In their natural habitat, the Gleepi tend to just float about. They don't really do a whole lot. They hardly even exist, honestly. I mean, we're doing the world a favor by harvesting all these Gleepi just moseying about, loitering in our skies. Like, sure, they might be an essential part of the ecosystem, but honestly, will you even notice that they're gone? The Gleepi don't do anything for you. Our sodium plants, however, they fuel you for years to come. Well, anyways, that's enough about the Gleepi. I've been working on my leather crafting. I'll see if I can pop up some examples here on the video. I've been working on card holders, leather watch straps. I do dabble in watchmaking itself, but not a whole lot. I've only made a few Seiko mods, and I've been working on making my first actual unique watch, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I do want to make a wallet soon, a ostrich leather wallet with some, I'm not sure what they're called. I'll pop an image up on screen. Some sort of like angled V pockets that I like. I'm not sure if I want to make it a tall wallet or a short one, but I'll figure that out eventually. I'll probably make a video on me making my first wallet. I'm not a very good leather worker, so you guys are probably gonna shit on me in the comments for how bad I am, but you know, I don't really care. Any criticism I get for that would be just allowing me to learn how to become a better leather worker, which I'm very much not a good leather worker. I can hardly make a little pouch to put a few pens in. I can hardly make a watch strap, and people are out here making beautiful bags and all that. I'd love to be able to make my mother a bag one day. Show her a little bit of appreciation for what she's done for me, her support.
I'd like to thank you all, too, for the support I've been shown. It really amazes me how much people care. Something I hear all the time from people is, oh, how do you not have more followers? I'm surprised that you only have this many followers. How do more people not know about you? And I wonder, do I deserve more followers? As of now, as of today, I have, I think, 191 followers on Instagram, only 290 on TikTok, and a whopping 12 on Blue Sky. I struggle to grow on Blue Sky. I think I have 68 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully, I'll be able to reach 100 soon, and hopefully, I'll reach 200 soon on Instagram. I wish I had more on. Let's ignore that voice crack. I wish I had more followers on Instagram so I could post people's posts, post people's reels on my story, and have more people take a look at them. Sometimes I see artists that are incredible, but they only got 100 views, maybe 200. They just don't know really how to make content. So, I mean, I get that. I don't know either. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing, you know? I wish I could share people's stuff that I feel needs more attention, help them get that audience the way that I never was able to. Hopefully, I'll be able to make many, many more videos for y'all, just like I was able to today, and I'll be able to tomorrow.
Lately, I've been falling in love with these candles. Freshly baked cookies, warm blueberry muffins, and pine. There's so many wonderful smells out there, things to experience. I hope you're able to experience the smell of a nicely scented candle at some point. And I hope that you're able to have a wonderful day.